Hello and welcome to Learning with Lickem. Please join me as we discover new things and find creative ways to manufacture entertainment. On this podcast, we are going to explore any topic that arises. The sky is the limit, and there is no subject we won't explore. Here we go. Hey, what's up, dudes? Welcome back to Learning with Lickem. So today, I was thinking about something I gotta make a video about, and then I thought, you know what? I got Thanksgiving coming up. So some of you have never eaten sourdough bread, let alone made sourdough bread. So today, I'm going to show you how to make sourdough bread. Well, I'm going to get started showing you how to make it. It's a long process. So I learned this episode from Miss Mel Bryan, who is Clifton Bryan Country's stepmother down in Alabama. And it is amazing, this stuff. So you can make, as little as much as you want once you have the recipe. So I got everything set up here, and I'm going to get it all squared away, and we're going to mix it up. And this is going to be the first step of probably a 3 or maybe even a 4-step video. So, all right, are we ready? Here we go. Let me get you turned around. What? Okay. See my bowl. Yeah. There we go. All right, are you ready? So, here's what we got to do. First thing we're starting with is a 3/4 cup of sugar. See that? So we're putting that in there. Bam. This is my mixing bowl, by the way. Okay, got it in. Now I'm going to actually make this 2 or 3 times because of the amount. One of these is usually good for 3 loaves of bread, like mini loaves, or 2 pretty good sized loaves. So anyway, 3/4 cup of sugar we got in there first. Now, next thing we need is these potato flakes. Now I'm taking a chance on these, right? Because usually I just get regular potato flakes. These are butter flavored. So that's the only ones that I could find that weren't like garlic or ranch or a whole bunch of other different flavors. So 3 teaspoons full of this stuff right here. So we're going to wing it. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. Now, it's important to remember that I do not know a damn thing about why yeast works, or why bread rises, or why sugar is important, or whatever. I probably know enough to be dangerous, but I don't know enough to be educated about it. So I know that you put this shit together and then do what it tells you to do, and everything works out ducky. By the way, peppermint mocha sugar-free coffee creamer from, I don't know, the one that says Home Alone on it. Holy balls, is it good. All right, next thing. That's 1 packet of yeast. See that? Bam. If you're using, if you buy yeast, if you're making this in large amounts, this is a 1/4 ounce, I believe, in this packet. Okay. Putting that sucker in there. So this is what Mel called the starter liquid. Right? So we put our yeast in there. Now comes the fun part. Now it's important on this next part that you be careful, because I didn't know it at first, but yeast is actually kind of sensitive. It's because apparently it's alive. So when you stir this thing up, you can't use like something real harsh like a blender, or it'll kill it all. So I'm just going to use this whisk right here and kind of around. Alright, so we got the water. That's 1 cup of water, and you want it to be kind of warm when you mix it together. I don't know, it's like the yeast is taking a bath, I guess, whatever. So then we're going to mix it up like this, right? Nothing too dramatic. We can smell it already. As soon as you put it in there, you can smell it. So what we got to do with this stuff is we have to leave it sit out like on the counter, and you want to keep it at room temperature. Maybe put a towel or a piece of parchment paper or something over top of it, and it's got to sit for 12 hours. So tomorrow morning is going to be the next step in this process. But Believe me when I tell you that it is certainly worth it. So we're going to make this one right here. Alright, so we got him mixed up there a little bit. See that? Can you see it? Oh, it smells delightful already. So it's going to start farting out gas and turning into whatever it is that makes bread rise. So, oh, actually, you know what I can use? I can use that. I'm just going to use my cook cover like that. See that? Put them right over top there like that. There we go. Now we let them sit for 12 hours. After 12 hours, we'll come out and check on it. It'll be like all bubbly looking, kind of, you know what I mean? Like blowing bubbles in chocolate milk, kind of. Takes about 36 hours for all the prepping for the bread to be done. And after 36 hours, then you can bake it. So it is certainly worth it. I've made it a number of years where you can, when you get to the dough part, you can put, you know, olives or garlic or something like that in the dough and bake it. Fruits, you can put like cherries in it if you're into that kind of thing. But I think you'll be impressed if you do it. There's a couple people that we've made it for, a couple people that made it with us, and can attest to how yummy it is. So stand by, and after this one's done tomorrow morning, I will be back on. Bye-bye.